Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. It's late night chat with Josie. Here we go. There was a time where you had a lot of women that did not complain about men not being generous. This stopped, and or rather, women started complaining about men not being generous. Really started around, goodness, early onset of this was probably 2010. I'm going to say 2010. Really, I would say 2010, but even more so. Definitely say after the epidemic, 2019, 2020, when it really started. It's even more so now. But let me tell you when it started. I'm not going to be brief. I'm not going to be short. So, either you want to listen or you don't. It started, I would say, around 2010, because around that time, it was the boom of the internet. You know, a lot of websites were coming online. A lot of businesses were online by now. You could do a lot of shopping online, a lot of purchases. Websites were booming at this time. Everybody had a website. Escorts, prostitutes, dating sites, retail sites, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. The economy was doing pretty good at that time, you know? So there were, men that had a little bit more money to trick off with. They had fun kind of engaging with girls here and there and just going out here doing this, doing that, going to the club, going to the bar, just tricking off money, A lot of girls, a lot of the females, they picked up on this, He's in the bar, he's tricking off of us, he's doing this, I want to attach myself to this person. I want to try to get as much as I can from this person. And he looks good, he's attractive, whatnot. They're like, bet. So you had a lot of girls and a lot of guys tricking off each other. Even at that time, a lot of the females, a lot of the women, they looked good. They were taking care of themselves, healthy, fit, in shape, decent looking. A lot of these guys didn't have a problem taking her out to dinner, maybe buying her this, buying her that, whatever. She looked good on his arm. They go out to events together. It's all good. He can afford it. He's good. But with all that tricking, there's going to definitely be some fucking. Just going to keep it plain and simple and short with you, right? So these guys, they engage in a lot of fucking. A lot of these guys ended up being and or staying with the girl that they got pregnant. Not all of them, but a lot of them did. Not only that, they were still messing around out there with other females, with other individuals. Still playing. They weren't ready to settle down. But that female that got pregnant was ready to settle down. She wanted to take him off the market. That was a good catch in her eyes. Why? Because he had a bag. He was making money. He was making money moves. She wanted to hang on to that. She decided to get pregnant and have a baby, more than likely, while he was still playing, still wanting to roam, still wanting to sow his seed in his wild oats. So now this guy might have 1, 2, 3 different women that have his child, all wanting the same thing: to lock him down, to attach themselves to him. Now, pickings are a little bit slim. You got new ones coming up the ranks, ones that are already in the scene, older ones, married already. They may be looking for a sugar baby or might want to be a sugar daddy. You never know. So now you have these girls playing games with the young ones, playing games with the ones their age, as well as playing games with the older ones. They're trying to get money from each one of these motherfuckers. Excuse my language. God forgive me. Is it okay? Please forgive me, thank you. I'm keeping it real. Now, these girls have multiple options. They're getting money from the young ones. They're getting ones from the ones their age. They're getting money from the ones that are older. Playing games on the tops of all these men as well too. Yeah, the guys are messing with different girls. Yeah, they are. But the ones that they really are investing in, they're believing that these girls really like them, really want to be with them. But these girls just picked up on game. At that point, there was a stage where game respected game. Both were getting something out of it. Then it became game was getting over on the other individuals by lying to them, playing in their face, having multiple options. They thought they were both getting over on each other. Then game recognizes game. Oh, I see. You're doing me like this. I'm going to do you like this. Well, after a while, that's a lot of mouths to feed. More than likely, you got babies, you got kids, you got child support, you got to take care of yourself. That's a lot. You really get to a point where there's not much you can do except make sure that your bills are covered and taking care of child support as best as you can. So, a lot of these guys really didn't have it, but now they definitely don't have it. So now they have to rely on some other things, some other tricks to get these females, to get these women to be interested in them. But these women, they want that money. They want to be taken out here. They want to go here. They want to go shopping and so on and so forth. And not everybody can do that. So now they're trying to find those that actually do have the money. But there are so many options out there now. So many young ones coming up. Some that are around their age possibly. Maybe they still look good. Maybe they don't. And then they have an option of being with older women as well too. See, these guys, they started realizing game recognized game. I want to try to find an older woman that's got a house, got a car, can take care of me. And I know that older woman's going to want some D. So I can trick off of this older woman is what they're thinking. And play with the young girls too as well. Tricking off of this older woman's money and what they have. You see what I'm talking about? Now, we've gotten to, let's say, 2020, 2021. The music has shifted a lot of people's attitudes. Around this time, 2019, maybe 2018, you had girls that were basically giving up the box for $40, $60, $80, $100. Get their hair done, get their nails done, just trying to get a little bit of something something so they can keep up their look and attractiveness with the hair, the nails, maybe some clothes. If they can find someone to buy them a bag, a designer bag, they'll be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll spread it open, they'll pop it open for someone that can actually keep them looking good. Then you started hearing about the $40 Cash App, buy me food, DoorDash me food, do this, do that. Now it's gotten to, well, if you want to talk to me, you got to send me some money to get my attention. Just to get my attention, send me some money. You got to invest in me immediately. I'm not waiting for you to, finesse me and you don't have any money. You can't keep me looking good. You can't give me money for my bills. You can't take care of this. You can't take care of that. A lot of it became one-sided, but the truth of the matter is that both of y'all were playing on each other's tops. You were playing with each other's emotions. You were wanting more than you deserved. And then you started to want what you did not deserve, thinking that you should just automatically have it because of who you are or how you look or how good your sex is or whatever. A lot of y'all gave it out so much, a lot of men don't even want it. And vice versa for you guys. A lot of you have had your stuff in so many different boxes. Some of these females aren't interested in you. And the ones that I'm talking about are the ones that actually have some sense. And they're not out here being whores or being gigolos. They really are looking for a connection with someone. And yes, they want the man to be a provider. They want the woman to be classy, sophisticated, dignified, not a thought, not selling it for $40, $60 Cash Apps, not giving it up to get their hair or nails done. These guys are not looking for women that see them as basically a come up. They don't. But a lot of these individuals, they sullied their own characters. They did it to themselves. Nobody did it to them. They agreed to these behaviors, these activities, because they wanted to have fun, they wanted to get money, they wanted to have sex, they wanted the good life. But they really didn't deserve the good life yet. They hadn't done the work. But a lot of these people think that doing the work is having a good game, hustling, tricking, laying on their back, spreading their legs, or having good dick game. No. The environment of dating is just way too nasty nowadays. It's way too dangerous to engage sexually with anybody, let alone start a relationship with anybody. A lot of these people that are even in relationships are still playing with other individuals outside of their relationship. They're not even taking their relationship seriously. They're not cutting off other individuals. They're inviting other individuals into their bedroom and lying about it. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I can't tell you how many guys I talked to on Reddit. And that's the last website that God had me to go on. I was on there for a while. I would say probably about, let's see here. I started that around January or February. I started going on Reddit off and on. Started assessing the underground sites, the XXX sites, the rooms, and so on and so forth. And I would talk to different guys. Some of these guys would be married, some of these guys would be attached, and that's one of the questions I would ask. Are you married? Are you attached? Do you have a girlfriend? And a lot of them would tell me the truth. They say, yeah, I'm married. Or yeah, I have a girlfriend. And for me, it was automatic, I'm not interested. That pissed off a lot of people. That I would even ask, if they were married or if they had a girlfriend. Because their attitude is, why do you care? I'm on here looking for this. You're on here looking for what you're looking for, so let's just have fun. That was the attitude that they had. It's kind of like, why are you asking if I'm married? Why does that matter? Well, it matters because I don't want to be an adulterer. It matters because I don't want to come between you and your girlfriend. I don't want to have or be a third wheel or a third party. That's why it matters to me. It might not matter to you, but it matters to me. And they get pissed at me because I would decline getting together with them. I would decline engaging with them in a sexual way. Didn't mean that I would stop talking to them or I would be rude to them, but as far as us having any kind of sexual, no. So, I mean, that's the problem we're having today. That's what makes the dating landscape so difficult with these different websites and these different apps. Is that a lot of these people on these dating sites and apps, they're married or they're in a relationship and they want to have you as a third wheel or a third party. And then not only you, but they're engaging with a lot of other people as well too. You're not the only one that they're entertaining. So this person can have a girlfriend or have a boyfriend and have sex every day with somebody new outside of their relationship. And they're bringing all of that back home to their significant other or their girlfriend or boyfriend. That's disgusting behavior. That's nasty. That's where we're at today, though. So, why are men not generous? Why should a man be generous to a whore if he's not looking for a whore? If he wanted a whore, he would go to a professional, an escort. But nowadays, most people on these dating sites are whores. From both sides. If a person wants you to pay for them to have a conversation with you, they're telling you they're a whore. If you have to pay for somebody's time, they're telling you they're a whore. And if they're not interested in a whore, why should they be generous with you? Do you not get that? I mean, does that not make sense? So a lot of the times, before these men will invest money into an individual, they want to spend time with that individual, getting to know them first, to make sure that they're on the same page, make sure they have certain things in common, because for a lot of men as well as women, it's not just based on sex. It's based on so much more. They're looking for their forever man or forever woman. Shout out Eric Clapton. They're not looking for a fling. They're not looking for a one-night stand. They're not looking for a weekend getaway. And if they were, they'd let you know that. Most of the times, the men that are generous or that have the money to do so will let you know what they're looking for, if that's what they want. But they're telling you what they don't want. You're just refusing to listen. And then not only are you refusing to listen, you're actually shape-shifting, trying to adjust and adapt to what this person says they're looking for, knowing that that's not what you are. So once again, you're tricking. Being deceptive. You're tricking. Funny, but not funny. And you wonder why men are so hesitant to be generous. It's changed from what it used to be. They used to be generous up front and real. And then they realize, oh, I'm being tricked on, I'm being deceived, I'm being lied to, I'm being used, yeah, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna start playing games with y'all now. So it's back and forth now. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's become a problem now. It's become an issue. Too many men have been hurt. Too many men have been used. Too many men have been abused. And the same goes for females and women. Too many of them have been hurt, used, abused, mistreated. It's nasty on both sides. And it's just only gotten worse over the years. As time moves on, it's only gotten worse. And nobody's willing to change and actually try to make things better. It just keeps getting worse year after year after year after year after year. New dating app after new dating app after new dating app. It's a constant. It's nasty behavior. Nasty behavior.